Hey homies, welcome back to another video from Breakin' Tunes. You guys already know, we now have a series where we recommend anime, a series where we talk about anime news, and today we are starting another one. Today we are talking about some of the most dangerous anime villains of all time. And remember homies, this is not a power scaling tier list or anything. These are just some of my personal favorite dangerous villains in anime. So if your favorite villain isn't here, don't start a war in the comments. Instead, tell me your favorite anime villain below too. So alright homies, without wasting more time, let's jump straight into the video. Griffith from Berserk. We all know that Griffith went from being a trusted leader to becoming one of the most horrifying villains in anime history. At the beginning of Berserk, Griffith was the charismatic leader of the Band of the Hawk, a man respected by his soldiers, admired by his friends, and driven by one massive dream to create his own kingdom. But everything changed after his mental collapse and betrayal during the eclipse. In one of the darkest moments in anime history, Griffith sacrificed his entire army to the God Hand just to transcend humanity itself. And that's when he was reborn as Femto, a godlike being representing despair, manipulation, and absolute darkness. What makes Griffith terrifying isn't just his power, it's the way he completely controls the fate of his world. By causing the great roar of the astral world, he merged the human world with the supernatural realm and basically reshaped reality itself. And the scariest part? Most people in his world still see him as a savior, which honestly makes him even more disturbing. Madara Uchiha from Naruto Shippuden. Now let's talk about Madara Uchiha. This man literally walked into a war and treated an entire army like it was nothing. Long before Madara actually appeared in Naruto, he already felt like a legend, a ghost from the past whose name alone terrified people. Driven by his twisted dream of ending humanity's endless cycle of hatred, Madara secretly manipulated events from the shadows for years. And when he finally returned to the battlefield, bro, the entire Shinobi Alliance got destroyed. Madara gave us some of the craziest moments in anime history, summoning meteors from the sky, using perfect Susanoo, destroying armies alone, fighting the 5 Kage effortlessly. And the scary thing is, he was enjoying it. What makes Madara dangerous isn't just his insane chakra and abilities, it's his intelligence. This man always had backup plans, strategies, and ways to manipulate situations in his favor. Honestly, Madara didn't just feel like a villain, he felt like a natural disaster. Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. Next we have Frieza, and honestly, Frieza is one of the greatest anime villains ever. The self-proclaimed Emperor of the Universe ruled through pure fear. Unlike villains who slowly become dangerous, Frieza entered Dragon Ball Z already feeling unstoppable. Cold, sadistic, calculating, and unbelievably powerful. This man literally destroyed Planet Vegeta with one finger while casually sitting in his hover chair. That single moment alone completely changed the scale of Dragon Ball forever. Before Frieza, Dragon Ball mostly focused on martial arts and tournament fights. But after Frieza appeared, the series suddenly became cosmic. Entire planets, races, and galaxies were now at stake. And what makes Frieza even more dangerous is his personality. He genuinely enjoys making others suffer. Even when he's calm, he still feels terrifying. And honestly, that combination of overwhelming power and cruelty is exactly why Frieza became one of anime's most iconic villains ever. Yhwach from Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War. Next we have Yhwach from Bleach, and homies, this man is genuinely broken. As the father of the Quincy and the son of the Soul King, Yhwach became one of the greatest threats in Bleach history. After waking from a 1,000-year slumber, he launched a brutal war against Soul Society itself. But what truly makes Yhwach terrifying is his ability, the Almighty. This power allows him to see countless possible futures at once. And not only that, he can alter them. Imagine fighting someone who already knows everything you're about to do before you even do it. Yhwach can literally rewrite outcomes in his favor, destroy attacks before they happen, change fate itself, and erase possibilities where he loses. That level of control makes him feel less like a normal villain, and more like an unstoppable force. Honestly, the Almighty is one of the most overpowered abilities in anime history. Ryomen Sukuna, from Jujutsu Kaisen. And finally, the king of curses himself, Sukuna. Sukuna is honestly one of the most terrifying modern anime villains. The scary thing about Sukuna is that he doesn't even try to act human. Every time he appears, it feels like pure chaos is about to happen. Cold, violent, cruel, and unbelievably confident. Unlike many villains who pretend to care about people, Sukuna openly sees humans as inferior. And when it comes to power, bro, this man is insane! His Malevolent Shrine is one of the deadliest domain expansions in anime. Instead of trapping opponents inside a barrier, his domain attacks everything around him relentlessly. Buildings, humans, entire landscapes, everything gets shredded apart. And what makes Sukuna even scarier is how calm he stays while doing horrifying things. He smiles through destruction. That mixture of intelligence, brutality, and overwhelming cursed energy is exactly why Sukuna became one of the most feared villains in modern anime. And yeah, homies, that's it for today's video. These are some of my personal favorite dangerous anime villains. Obviously, there are still a lot of legendary villains I didn't mention in this video. So tell me your favorite anime villain in the comments too. Maybe I'll make a part 2 soon. And don't forget to like the video, comment your favorite villain, subscribe to Breakin' Tunes, and turn on notifications, because more anime videos are coming.